How's it going, everyone? My name is AJ, and today I'm going to answer a health question. Almost everyone has faced or will face some form of lower back pain at some point in their lives. The discomfort might range anywhere from a mild ache to an intense stabbing sensation, which may even refer down your legs or other areas of the body. Pain may come on all of a sudden or take some time before rearing its ugly head. Regardless of the specific situation, it's only normal to wonder, when is the right time to exercise with back pain? Is it safe to work out even when you're sore? Or is it best to wait until any pain is essentially gone? I am going to answer these questions along with explaining the most efficient drills to speed up healing and prevent future back pain from taking place. Before I go any further, please support the channel by leaving a like, subscribing, and hitting the notification bell to make sure you stay up to date on new videos. The rather inconvenient answer to that particular question is it depends on both the pain type and intensity. There are some situations where it is safe to exercise at moderate to even high intensity, and others where you should hold off for the time being. Needless to say, things can get quite intricate. To simplify this as much as possible, I have broken down the most common types of back pain people experience into 3 categories. Keep in mind that I always recommend seeing a doctor or physical therapist so they can properly assess your unique situation. This should only be used as a general guide. Dull ache is arguably the most common and least intense type of back pain of the 3, relatively speaking. It occurs continuously in a localized area and may intensify when pressure is applied. More often than not, dull, achy back pain is the result of a mild to moderate injury at a muscle, tendon, or ligament attached to the pelvis and/or spine. You probably felt a tweak or pulled a muscle doing something with poor form, or maybe you spent too much time sitting or in another compromised position and are just now feeling the effects. On a scale of 0 to 10, this pain can range anywhere from a 1 to a 7, hardly noticeable to only somewhat manageable. If your pain is between 1 and 4, it is safe to exercise with caution. This means spending a little extra time warming up the hip and low back region, no ballistic or jerky movements, and keeping an eye out on your pain levels, ensuring that they go no higher than 4 out of 10. If they do, stop the activity and choose something else. If pain is between 5 and 7, you may need to take a day or 2 of rest in an attempt to bring levels down. Otherwise, you may do more harm than good. Using heat, massage, pain medication, and TENS are ways to help manage pain levels during this time. I don't recommend stopping movement altogether. Walking and slow, gentle activity that doesn't make the pain worse should help, but no heavy weightlifting or intense sports for now. Sharp pain is the next step up from dull ache. Unlike a heavy or sore sensation, this is more of a sudden, intense spike that may fade and reoccur several times. It's almost like if someone was taking a sharp knife and poking at the internal structures of your back and hip. This type of back pain usually indicates a more serious injury at a muscle, tendon, or ligament, or spinal compression causing one of your intervertebral discs to rupture or herniate. If you're a bit older, age-related wear and tear might be starting to kick in, such as intervertebral disc degeneration, spondylosis, arthritis, or other inflammatory disease. On a scale of 0 to 10, this usually falls on the high side, ranging anywhere from 6 all the way to 10 in severe cases. Any movement or exercise that triggers or intensifies sharp pain should be avoided. And if things don't get better after a day or 2, you'll likely need to see your doctor or physical therapist for a specific diagnosis so you can receive proper treatment. This likely will involve rest and similar treatments I discussed for dull, achy pain, but could require surgery or other invasive intervention before you're well enough to start exercising again. Simply put, if the pain is sharp, rest. Do not exercise. The third type of back pain you might have involves burning, tingling, or numbing sensations at the back and potentially other areas like your butt, lats, or legs. Anything that resembles this description means that your nervous system is at play, specifically your spinal cord and corresponding spinal nerves, which run all over your body. This type of pain can fall anywhere on the pain scale, which makes it by far the most complex and frustrating of the 3. If pain is on the mild side, around 1 to 4, you've probably got some form of mild nerve impingement at the pelvis or elsewhere. This can be remedied by spending more time mobilizing the hips and spine along with appropriate exercises. If exercise does not make it worse and you can keep a close eye on pain levels, I say go for it. But avoid spine flexion if possible. In my experience, this movement always seems to make things worse. If pain is higher than 5 and not getting any better, you should see your doctor or physical therapist for tests. It may indicate disc herniation, sciatica, infection, or other form of spinal nerve compression. Do not go to the gym and try to fight through the pain. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200. After listening to this, you might conclude that your pain falls into more than one category. If this is the case, I recommend following the most conservative recommendation I've given. So assuming your pain is low to moderate and not sharp, what is the best way to speed up healing and prevent future injury? Here are my top 5 strength and mobility drills that will help you do just that. This drill is quite similar to the cat-cow, except performed from a standing position. With your arms over your head, alternate between anterior and posterior pelvic tilt while keeping the rest of your body still. I like to pretend that my pelvis is a bucket of water and that I am pouring it in front of and behind me. More freedom for your pelvis to move means less tension and strain on the surrounding muscles, tendons, and ligaments, and significantly decreases the odds of causing a tear down the road. Lie face up on the ground with your arms in the air above your torso and your legs in the air with your knees at 90-degree angles. Lower the opposite arm and leg towards the floor in a slow and controlled fashion. Return to the center and then repeat on the other side. Keep your low back flat against the ground throughout the duration of the movement. If it starts to come off, reduce your range of motion accordingly. Core work is key to reinforce stability in the spine, improve performance, and lower your injury risk. Aim for 8 to 10 repetitions on each side. Lie on your chest with your arms extended over your head. Looking at the floor, lift your arms and legs towards the ceiling. Feel as if you're reaching far away from your body with your hands and feet. Hold for a few moments and repeat 10 times. This exercise promotes erector spinae muscle engagement and anterior pelvic tilt, the kryptonite of excessive sitting and poor posture. Highly recommended. Lie face down and place your hands at your sides. Keeping your shoulders touching the ground, raise the left foot straight up into the air. Bend at the knee and bring the foot over to your right side. Try to tap the ground with your toes if you can. Return the left leg to the ground and repeat on the other side for 4 to 8 reps. This drill helps mobilize the lumbar and thoracic region of the spine, and like the Superman move, also deters excessive spine flexion. Lie on your back with your legs bent and feet flat on the ground. Place your right ankle on your left knee. Holding this position, make contact with the ground with your right foot. Hold for 2 seconds and return to the starting position. Repeat 5 times and then switch to the other side. This drill is an excellent hip opener which might help with any burning, tingling, or numbing sensations throughout your hips and legs. A nice complement to what we've done so far. Try adding these moves to your routine and let me know how it turned out in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, be sure to like it, share it with your friends, subscribe, and turn notifications on. Thank you so much for watching, and stay strong.